We bring you tonight into Portland over the Burnside Bridge on a gorgeous evening here in the Pacific Northwest. 2K Sports brings you the NBA on a Friday afternoon. Hello, everyone. With Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from our Hall of Famer on the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks very much. C.J. McCollum has talked about the bond between the city of Portland and the Blazers team. He said the connection comes in part because we're isolated in the Pacific Northwest, far from the rest of the world. Basketball's the only major sport, so the city's poured its heart and soul into this team. Well, Blazer fandom has certainly been part of Rip City's DNA for a very long time. Kevin?
Portland is indeed one of the great cities in the NBA. David, thank you. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Gallinari and Adams, the combo out front. Chris Paul is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Dort in at the 3. And for Portland, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Anthony out there with Trevor Ariza, and it's Nurkic in at the 5 down low. It'll be the Thunder off the tip. Here's Paul. Passes it to Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And he jams it with authority.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the two-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
Now here's Ariza. Back to Anthony. Shot clock at 6. Nurkic trying to get open. Some solid defense from Gallinari. Lillard finds McCollum. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Back to Ariza. Goes back up. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
I mean, just amazing focus from Ariza. Despite the contact, he nails these shots off the drive constantly.
And last year showed that there's still a place in the NBA for a guy like Melo. Mostly a mid-range shooter in the league that has turned away from that. But buckets are buckets, and Melo can still light it up. Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Anthony's shot is off. Well, Carmelo Anthony was out of the NBA for about a year, calendar-wise. Greg, were you surprised it took him so long to get a look and get back in the NBA?
Kevin, I wasn't shocked, but absolutely I was surprised. I mean, it was always going to take the right fit for Melo and the right team. And in this case, it was the Blazers. But Melo showed he has legs left in the league and can still be a positive.
Now here's McCollum. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. McCollum passes to Nurkic and finished off by Nurkic.
And it's not easy trying to defend McCollum in pick and roll. He does a nice job threading the needle in these sets.
And there's the pass to Adams. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Gallinari. Knocked loose. Over in the corner, Paul. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Trailblazers. And the basket by McCollum.
Well, and sometimes you just got to assume every three McCollum is going to take is going to go in.
Paul against Lillard. Paul dishes to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Well, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Pass to Lillard. It's Ariza on the wing. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Chris Paul picks up that one.
And Trevor Ariza, a different player now than he once was, but during his prime, he was as athletic as anybody on the floor.
You can say that again, GA. And he's done a good job adjusting his game as he's grown older. He went from mostly a slasher to a 3-and-D player. I mean, it's allowed him to have a lengthy career.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And during Ariza's career, he has established himself as an effective role player and fantastic outside shooter and a tenacious defender.
Ariza hits them both.
Oh, he's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
McCollum against Gilgeous-Alexander. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. McCollum outside. Pass to Anthony. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by McCollum.
Yeah, just superb focus there from Melo, overpowering the D and still finishes.
Teardrop shot, and it's laid in by Paul.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Lillard the pass to Nurkic. Knocks it loose. Here's Dort, covered by Lillard, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And this young man, a rising scorer who continues to improve. Gilgeous-Alexander may soon be the focal point of every opponent's scouting report.
A couple years ago, after making All-Rookie second team, we knew Gilgeous-Alexander was good. But Greg, last season he went from good to great.
I mean, how about almost doubling his scoring average? Became a tremendous rebounder out of the backcourt. He gives you assists and picks up steals as well. Once he gains more strength, this guy could be a perennial all-star.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
And the effort level of Gilgeous-Alexander drew rave reviews from his college coach as the hardest worker and most coachable player on the team.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. The Trailblazers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Lets it go from deep. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
I like to see this Lillard patient reading the D. He finds the open man.
Paul looking around. Over Lillard. The Thunder with another miss. Portland's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And it's McCollum in the corner. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 3rd assist on the night. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. 8 points for him. The shot's good from Paul. Paul's got his second basket.
Now that medium range area, that was Paul's bread and butter when he entered into the league. I mean, then he added range to that.
And Anthony gets it to go. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Doubled by McCollum. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Paul. A nice shot by Gallinari.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Trailblazers leading by 3. McCollum kicks to Nurkic. Now Lillard. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. 6 on the shot clock. Ariza outside. The Trailblazers with a new shot clock. Second chance shot. Nurkic can't hit. Thunder trailing by 3. Down low. And Gallinari throws it down.
Exceptional instincts from the clever guard, Paul. I mean, reading the D, making the right pass.
And Lillard gets double teamed. McCollum outside. Back to Lillard. Passes to McCollum. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Gallinari dishes the ball. Over McCollum. Here's Adams. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
It seems like every team, Greg, needs that one enforcer, that one guy who's going to get under opponent's skin.
Well, in one poll of coaches and players, Adams was voted the second dirtiest player in the league. One guy said he's real physical, but maybe he crosses the line. Throws the sneaky elbow here and there, commits extra hard fouls, yet Adams usually escapes foul trouble.
They throw good, Adams. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how about Kobe going to the Lakers? Mikal and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Now here's Whiteside, and it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
And the Thunder making a change here. Muscala's checked in. Clock at 6. Will it go? And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, so far both teams have been outstanding at the offensive end, but we got a lot of game left to play.
Now here's Schroeder. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Well, because of Whiteside's instincts and awareness, he can pretty much block anything in his proximity.
Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. The Trailblazers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
One shot.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. They trail by 3. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Noel throws it down.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Now here's McCollum. He's got 9. Here's Trent. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Trent's got 8 points.
I mean, look, he's evolved as a passer over the course of his career. Get to the right spot, McCollum will find you.
Schroeder passes to Diallo. Here's Muscala from deep. Collins grabs the miss.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Kicks it to Little. Puts up a 3. Sinks the triple. And it's a 7-point Portland lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Schroeder against McCollum.
That's the only way to hold him in check. He's got it inside. You got to have a body on him right away.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
2 shots. Foul. Elbow. 2.
The Trailblazers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good, and Portland making a change here. Hood's checked in. And so he hits both. Thunder trailing by 9. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Noel finds Schroeder.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
Hood deciding where to go with it. Here's Trent. Second shot opportunity. Out to Hood. The pass to Trent. Outside Collins. 4 on the clock. Tries yet again. Ferguson with the rebound.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
To end the run, Schroeder, and the layup falls.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, very aggressive. I mean, he takes on the challenge with no hesitation.
Here's Trent. 10 points for him, and it's blocked. Schroeder outside. He dishes it to Noel. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Here's Trent. He's guarded by Diallo. Here's Little. Lays it up off the glass. Little's got 5 now.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside positions.
Nobody near Schroeder. And a miss there on the triple.
He's disappeared this quarter. He can't get anything to drop. That's not going to help him get out of the hole.
And it's Little finishing it off.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Oh, man, they built a monster lead here early on, and a lot of this is due to the game plan.
Now here's Noel. Pass to Ferguson. Fires it up. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Trailblazers leading by 11. Pass to Whiteside. He dishes it to Hood, and the foul called on Nerlens Noel. That is his first foul of the game. Schroeder against Hood. Shot clock at 5. Jacks up a 3. And the Trailblazers another 3.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Oh, yeah, they certainly found something along the perimeter. Just an onslaught of 3-point bombs.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. It's the Trailblazers leading by 14. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're wondering whether players watch the standings, check out this clip from Chris Paul.
One thing we have to do is stop comparing ourselves to last year. Early in the year, we was doing that every couple games. We was like, man, our record was here, this was that. And teams change. Your games have to change.
You know, Greg, he makes a great point. Even when you have mostly the same guys, every season is different.
And if you're a coach, it'll give you gray hairs trying to preach that to your players. Many guys don't believe it until they're in it and then have to dig themselves out of a hole.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Trailblazers enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So the Thunder 5 right now. We've got Ferguson. Muscala is out there with Noel. And it's Diallo in at the shooting guard. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Schroeder surveying the floor. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Trent. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
His energy level has never dropped in this game. I mean, he's working his tail off. And the D is struggling to keep up.
And a bounce-back season for Whiteside. Got the minutes he wanted with Portland and showed he could still be an impact player.
Yeah, Gio, he showed he's still a monster when it comes to blocks and rebounds. This year will be the most telling with Whiteside. He got a new deal. I want to see if he keeps pushing himself or reverts to lazy play.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. Well, Steven Adams could be the league's most physical presence. All-star Jimmy Butler said that he is just so strong. Butler says he hit me with a screen and I thought my life was over. Adams said his strength doesn't help with flopping. The refs are like, get up. Guys, he has a sense of humor about it, and maybe that's a counterbalance to his great physical gifts.
You're right, D.A. He is strong. Thanks for that report. Passes it to Noel. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Schroeder. Shoots over Lillard. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for Noel. Schroeder hits them both. And so Hood will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Schroeder, left side, buries it from 3-point range. Schroeder's got 5 points in the quarter.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Here's Lillard, and he overshot that one, missing. Thunder trailing by 16. Over to the wing. Ferguson for 3. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Anthony, and it's Anthony with the jam.
No question. Lillard is a shoot-first guard, but it's good to see him focus on distribution.
At the elbow, Adams. Now the pass to Ferguson. Adams trying to free himself up. Ferguson misses. Trailblazers leading by 18. And Lillard gets double-teamed. It's Nurkic, top of the key. Anthony nowhere around. No good on the shot. And the Thunder going the other way now. To the middle. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. That's 10 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Shoots. And there's Lillard. That's good on the assist by Nurkic. And the Trailblazers lead by 18. Pass to Gallinari. Portland grabs the miss. Lillard with it. Now guarded by Gallinari. And the basket by Lillard. Lillard's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, it's easy to appreciate Lillard. Fantastic at powering through the D and nailing the shots.
Here's Gallinari. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Adams against Nurkic. The dish to Lillard. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
And once Lillard hits the ground running, he's ready to throw it down. The D has got to step in front of him to prevent that.
Schroeder against Lillard. Gallinari outside. Shot clock at 6. Adams' shot is good. Adams has got 7.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide-open look.
Pass to Nurkic. Dishes to Lillard. And another 3 for Portland.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Adams. And stolen by Hood. Here's Ariza. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
It's clear to me. Is it clear to you that Ariza feels at home in the post? I mean, just working his way inside and nailing these quality shots.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Adams finds Gallinari. The drive by Schroeder. And he banks in the layup. 9 points in the game so far. Trailblazers leading by 21. Lillard outside. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things. Winning, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
McCollum against Gilgeous-Alexander. The offensive rebound. Here's Nurkic. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
Here's Gallinari. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Lillard, the pass to McCollum. He dishes it to Anthony. Over Gallinari. Anthony's shot is off. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
McCollum kicks to Lillard. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 6 assists now in the game. Thunder trailing by 21. Pass to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Nurkic with the double team. Here's Adams. Good. Adams has got 11.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Lillard surveying the D. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. 18 points for him.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Paul. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And, you know, we talk a lot about Paul as a leader on and off the court. Was elected president of the Players Association back in 2013, re-elected for a 4-year term in 2017. People simply trust his point of view.
And that one falls for Paul. Well, we know for Chris Paul, Greg, it's nothing new to lead, but on Oklahoma City last year, he had to do it without being surrounded by superstars.
And, you know, that's okay. Paul's a guy who wants to set the table. You have to have the ball to do that, and he's at his best when directing traffic and making his teammates better.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
I mean, look, with all the hand injuries he's had over the years, I don't know how Paul's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, some of his fingers look like they got 4 knuckles.
Now here's McCollum. Tight defense on him. Lillard up top. 18 points for him. Clock at 4. Here's Little. Got a piece of it. Here's Dort. To the left side wing. And Chris Paul gets the 3. Paul's got 9 points.
Oh, the quick trigger on Paul is what I like to see. Don't put it on the deck. Just catch, shoot, and bring it up.
They double-team McCollum. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
The Trailblazers have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Trent's checked in.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good. And McCollum on the floor, all business. Off the court, he's a very outspoken player, very colorful guy. And Greg, you were saying you see a future in media for him when he stops playing.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, McCollum spoke up quickly about the seriousness of the virus when they were playing. He's very knowledgeable and shares what's on his mind. A media position after he's done playing is a very real possibility if he chooses to.
It's his first trip to the line.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
And he knocks down the first one.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And here's Little. 9 points in the game so far. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Trailblazers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
2.
The free throw drops for Little. So he gets them both. Paul with the ball. He's got 9. There's the pass to Noel. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Diallo inside. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
For Oklahoma City, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. That free throw good from Diallo. Now here's McCollum. 11 points in the game. There's 1:54 left to play here in the second quarter. Count that bucket.
Such a smart offensive player. When McCollum sees these shots open up, he doesn't think twice about firing.
Paul dishes to Muscala. Here's Dort. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Back to Muscala. 5 to shoot. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
I remember when you get in trouble for shooting the 3 as a big man. Now teams want their bigs operating outside the 3-point line.
Pass to Whiteside. 1:12 left in the first half of the game. Little can't hit. Thunder trailing by 15. Now Diallo. Paul outside. There's the lob to the hoop. And slam dunk by Noel.
I like how Paul is always looking to dish the ball. I mean, he has a pass-first mentality.
Collins passes to McCollum. 41 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And the basket is good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Muscala misses. Trailblazers leading by 15. Here's Trent. He feeds it to White. Whoa, what a finish!
Run that back. I want to see the replay now.
What a vicious dunk by Whiteside. I mean, defense looks stunned, and his bench is going crazy.
And here is Paul. Over McCollum. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Paul's got 7 points for the quarter. And so we wrap up the first half. Trailblazers lead by 15. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Billy, balanced scoring for your team. How pleased are you with the way they're keeping everybody involved offensively?
Well, those guys, I think, have done a really good job of moving the ball and sharing the ball, and they're finding open men and they're willing passers, and I think because of that, they've been efficient offensively.
Open shots tend to be made. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hi, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
Damian Lillard has been having a big night. He had 6 points, and he doesn't get talked about that much, but Jusuf Nurkic, big part of what this team does. Kenny, just how much does a guy like Nurkic impact the game?
Well, he's a traditional center who gives you what you need.
Check this out. He can get points without any touches.
Not only that, he's a terrific rebounder who can carry the load for the team. Look, when Nurkic is involved, he can change the game.
So is there some true center respect at play here?
No, of course not.
Sounded like it was. Here's Kevin Harlan.
Just doing my job, man.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Oh, man, what a tremendous first half. Okay, obviously he's feeling the flow, and he's looking to keep it going.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Trevor Ariza out there with Anthony, and it's Nurkic in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Gilgeous-Alexander against Anthony.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
The feed to Ariza. Whistle blows, basket is good, so a chance here for a three-point play.
What amazing concentration from Ariza. So good at welcoming these hits and finishing in style.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
That free throw good from Trevor Ariza. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. They trail by 18. Pass to Paul. To the right side. Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's Dort. That three off the mark.
A little too aggressive on that shot. He's not the guy they want shooting these tough threes.
The three from McCollum, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 6 assists in the game.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
But when he's hitting from range on a consistent basis, it makes everything easier offensively.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Lillard gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Paul with the buckets.
He's been fantastic, but he can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
Portland leading by 19. Passes it to Nurkic. Lillard against Paul. Some solid D from Paul. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Ariza against Paul. Four on the shot clock. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's off from three-point range. Ariza against Gilgeous-Alexander. Ariza passes to Nurkic. Count it.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range. And Jusuf Nurkic, missing a whole calendar year not too long ago, was still involved with the team during that stretch and was a fixture on their bench.
Yeah, shout out to my boy Nurkic, but Hey, bro, you had some wild shirts on the sideline. I couldn't even watch the game. You was over there dizzying cats up. But I know you were doing your thing, but he would use clothing to call out other players, teams, and commentators. Nurkic doesn't mince words, and I'm glad he's back and playing. He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots.
Not the last time we'll see that. Adams is so powerful and loves to take it to the defense.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. And the Thunder making a change here. And he's good on the second. Lillard with it. 20 points for him. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
But once Lillard gets going, it's fun to watch. I mean, he attacks with such ferocity.
And Gallinari kicks to Ferguson. And the pass to Schroeder. 6 on the shot clock. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
McCollum against Gilgeous-Alexander. Releases from 15. McCollum no good. Here's Nurkic. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
And Gallinari throws it down.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. It's McCollum on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander covered. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, McCollum is used to getting hit. Got to respect his ability to draw contact on the way up.
The Trailblazers have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. And the first one at the line is good.
Now, even though he's undersized, McCollum is just a tenacious scorer. He's a confident shooter that can catch fire quickly.
Good checked in for Trevor Ariza. He hits both from the stripe. The Thunder have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Adams. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Nurkic.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Three-pointer, Lillard drains the three-pointer. Lillard's got 25 points in the game.
His three-point shooting is an important part of his game. Lillard has to hit that shot all night if he wants to keep the D honest.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. And it's Schroeder in the corner. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Schroeder's got 12.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about it. The great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Lillard fires away from way outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
Gallinari outside. Now here's Adams. 12 points for him. He kicks it to Schroeder. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Just not enough space for him to get to the rim. I mean, and the finish is flawless.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Yeah, but just the second turnover of the game. I mean, overall, pretty meticulous offensively.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile One block.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Schroeder. Over Whiteside. Here's Ferguson. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Toughness and energy on the boards, and an easy putback to show for it.
Little, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Muscala's checked in.
One shot.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Portland. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Whiteside dishes to Lillard. Put up top. Thunder trailing by 20. Schroeder outside. Muscala gets the bucket. Muscala's got 7.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Now Lillard, and he has 28 points for the game. Basket counts. Lillard's got 12 now in this quarter.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Pass to Muscala. Ball's knocked loose. Passes it to Ferguson. 3 on the clock. Over Hood. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Whiteside's got 5 rebounds tonight. Inside and out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Collins is checked in. Diallo, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Thunder trailing by 20. Kicks to Noel. The pass to Ferguson. Schroeder against Lillard. Here's the teardrop. And it's Schroeder missing.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup. Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Here's Schroeder. Buries the long-range jumper. 17 points in the game.
And they're going to have to pay closer attention to him beyond the arc. I mean, he's got 2 threes in this half, a total of 3 overall.
Three-pointer, Lillard. A shot off that time. And the Thunder going the other way now. Here's Ferguson. Pass to Diallo. And the layup is good. Diallo's got 5.
Oh, I love it. He's working the ball down low. Always a good plan of attack.
Here's Lillard. 30 points in the game. And there's Little. That's good on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Well, you look at the career that Dame Lillard has had so far. Taken 6th in the 2012 draft out of Weber State, a small school, but this guy became a franchise player immediately for the Blazers.
To the inside, Collins, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And thinking of Lillard, the numbers over his career are incredible.
And Lillard found his strength as a shooter, and boy, did he exploit it. He's been averaging 20 points per game almost his entire career, and he's kept adding to his game as one of the elite players in our league.
And that one falls for Collins. After a promising rookie campaign last year for Zach Collins, he played only 3 games before the injury took away the rest of his season.
Yeah, I mean, a strange year and a lost year for Collins. You could say that about the whole NBA for that regard. But Collins is underrated as a prospect outside of Portland. This team loves the energy and skill he brings, though, to the table.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Paul passes to Noel. The dish to Schroeder. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Anthony's checked in for Collins.
One shot.
That's good from Schroeder. Lillard with it. Pass to Trent. Back to Lillard. 1:49 left to play in the third. Portland again missing. Thunder trailing by 18. Here's Schroeder. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 6 assists now in the game.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
Now here's Anthony. 6 points for him. Over Muscala. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Anthony's got 8.
And Melo's jumper is pure. You feel like it's going in every time he gets a clean look at the rim.
Noel finds Schroeder. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
Here's Trent. He's guarded by Schroeder. Portland moving the ball around. Right side, good.
I mean, like the kick out there, recognizing there's more room outside than inside.
Paul outside. Passes to Noel. Here's the 3. That's good from Schroeder on the assist by Noel. Schroeder's got 28.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Trent passes to Whiteside. Three-pointer, Lillard. Offensive rebound.
Yeah, if you're Whiteside, that's how you do it. You come out, you bust your tail, you compete at a high level.
Thunder trailing by 16. Now Schroeder, and he has 28 points for the game. The pass to Paul. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Noel throws it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Portland. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We've got more in store for you right after this. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a 14-point game, and Oklahoma City looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Nerlens Noel is out there with Mike Muscala, and it's Chris Paul, and it's Dort in at the 3 slot. And the Thunder with some changes. Adams comes in for Mike Muscala, and it's Gallinari in for Diallo. Gallinari left side over Anthony. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Gallinari.
Now, they've tailored their offense around him, and let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Here's Ariza, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel.
Oh, you love how physical Ariza is, just attacking the D and earning the call in the process.
The first one falls. Ariza hits them both. Thunder trailing by 14. Here's Paul over to the left wing. Dort passes to Adams. That's a 2 from Paul. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Whiteside's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Anthony's shot is off. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Gallinari outside, and stolen by Whiteside. To the paint. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. And the Trailblazers lead by 16. On offense, here are the Thunder. And Gallinari kicks to Paul. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. A floater, and Whiteside sends it back. Ariza against Paul. A fadeaway. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Noel's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Paul outside. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. 6 to shoot. Trent gets the bucket. Trent's got 19 points.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, when you're executing at this rate, you feel like no one can slow you down.
Here's Adams. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And yes, it's good. 8 points for Nerlens Noel.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
Gallinari against Ariza. Outside Anthony. Launches a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Anthony's got 5 points now this quarter.
And Anthony is certainly capable of sinking the triple. The D has to respect that quick release and get out on it.
Paul outside. Back to Adams. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Ariza finds McCollum. Pass to Trent. Here's Whiteside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Ball against McCollum. With the shot. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Always in total control. I mean, Paul knows how to maximize his options in the screen and roll. This time he takes it himself.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Nurkic checked in for the Trailblazers. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander checked in for Nerlens Noel. On defense, the Thunder trailing by 17. Here's Trent. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. And it's good off the back rim and in. McCollum's got 22 points. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth, 4 of 9. Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Ariza. And Paul gets it to go in.
Does it get any better than that when Paul has the ball on a string? It's creative.
Here's Trent. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And the Thunder with the possession here. 19-point game. Here's Dort. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Lillard's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. Portland leading by 17. McCollum deciding where to go with it. The shot will not fall. Some solid D from Paul. Pass to Dort. The Trailblazers have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. McCollum passes to Lillard. It's blocked. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Dishes to Gallinari. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 5 here tonight. Lillard with it. Ariza outside. And oh, the blocked shot grabs it out of the air. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. His three-pointer's off the mark.
He's done almost no damage from three-point range in this game. No threes in this half, and only one in the first.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Here's Paul. Nice D from Lillard. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up to the Portland Trailblazers. No bucket, and that miss is number 6. He's made 7. Here's Dort. Covered by Lillard. Paul left side. Passes it to Dort. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the floater. Here's Adams, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
One shot.
Throw good, Adams. Trailblazers leading by 12. Inside, here's McCollum. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the pass to Gallinari. And the rebound by Nurkic. The Trailblazers have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Stolen. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now defended by McCollum. Down low, here's Gallinari, and Gallinari throws it down.
And this is what Gallinari is capable of. But once he gets hot, he stays aggressive and keeps shooting it.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a guy you can leave alone. Not if you have any hope of closing the gap.
Here's Dort. Ariza covering. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The jumper from the free throw line is good.
Largely because of that length, Gilgeous-Alexander feeling confident attacking inside.
Lillard against Gilgeous-Alexander. And Lillard gets it to go.
And with the game he's having, there's no doubt he'll be the guy they lean on to protect the lead.
Lillard against Paul. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Floats one up, and that's 2 points on the layup.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
Pass to Nurkic. Lillard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Tries it from 9 and misses it off the right side of the rim. Thunder trailing by 13 to the inside. Gallinari down low, covered by Anthony. And it's Gallinari missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Ariza passes to Anthony. For the three. They get it back. Nurkic. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
I wouldn't want to be the guy who has to keep him off the boards. He is a beast on the offensive glass.
Thunder trailing by 16. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
And he's in a complete groove right now. I don't think they can stop him altogether, but they at least need to make him work a little harder than he has been.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Chris Paul.
And the decision-making tonight has just been outstanding. If the shot hasn't been there for him, he's just kept the ball moving. And that patience is how he's gotten his field goal percentage to almost 60 here tonight.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
And look, he's been so dependable in this game, taking nothing but good shots.
McCollum outside. Three-pointer, Lillard bangs home the trifecta. Lillard's got 17 points here in the second half.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And this is no let-up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
Here's Paul. And it's Portland with the rebound. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. Lillard from outside, and the Trailblazers another three.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Trailblazers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Lillard.
No fatigue in this fella tonight. Tireless, grinding out every possession and leading their offense.
It's good from long range.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
Nurkic with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. So Portland ends up going with the new group. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Nader's shot's good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
And now, here's Hezonja. From 11 feet away, jump shot is good.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Now, that's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
Here's Schroeder. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Schroeder's got 30. 17 seconds left in the game. Here's Simons. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Damian, it looks like this team's progress can be measured by your improvement at the defensive end. And do we see that tonight?
We made some mistakes like every other basketball team does, but I think we did a great job of making adjustments. You know, we got a little more physical. You know, we did a great job of that.
And that led to a big win, Damian. Thanks for your time, man. Kevin?
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.